Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally going to explore everything outside of this little, I don't know, I guess would you classify it as a lake, considering that it's surrounded by land? I'm not sure what the right terminology is on that for geographics. Regardless, we're free from this zone and entering the new zone. We've helped the dwarves out, we've helped the elf prince, all that jazz. And now we're moving on to try to fulfill this prophecy regarding the warriors of light and their crystals. So let's go. If I recall correctly too, we got some good gear upgrades. Good hits. Man. Only took 1 damage? Is it just because I'm such higher level? Or is it from the armor upgrades? Oh, this is so cool being outside of here. How exciting is this? Time for some AoE magic. Probably a little bit overkill, but oh well. It looks so cool though. Just makes me excited to continue to play the games as the graphics evolve. Alright, we got a little town here. Let's go check it out. Melmond. Okay, like a rocky place. A lot of graves, though. Restore the crystals to grace. Yeah, that's the plan. It's a gravestone. What, you're not going to bury Link here, too? Nope. Okay. Stop by my father's shop, okay? If the earth crystal regains its glow, life will return to the earth, and the hills and valleys will once again be green. That's cool. I like the concept of that. I'm a sucker for elemental things like that. You know, earth, wind, fire, water. I'm just a farmer. Okay. In the cave on the southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. He is a wise man who knows much. I've heard that the ancients possess something with power to make ships float in the sky. Okay, that would be cool. What is my name? I've come all the way from Durgar to find Hold on, I gotta slow down with these dwarves. I've come all the way from Durgar to find Oot, the spring hide of the earth's decay. Okay. Long ago, a prosperous civilization thrived in the Northland. Now it has fallen to ruin. So cool exploring these new places. Looks like a ruin you can go into, so maybe that's something we go to later on in the story. Okay, what kind of black magic do we have here? Ooh, there's Fire Aga. Ooh, oh, yeah. Level 5 spell, too. Scourge instantly kills all enemies? What? Teleports the party to the previous floor. Okay. Just a good way to get out of a dungeon. Reduces one enemy's number. Okay. I've got to get... I want to start with Scourge. That just sounds epic. I'll get Teleport later. Find anything to your liking? Kirago would be good. I think Hilara would be better right now, actually. And, ooh, we can revive the KO ally. We've got enough Phoenix down for right now. So let's do this one, just because I think that's going to be a valuable spell. Awesome spells. Feels good. Get upgrades. We haven't really... We're not too hurt, are we? No, I'm not too worried about that. Kelsier needs some health, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm sure I can't afford anything in these weapon or armor shops, but let's see what they got. Longsword would be an upgrade. I can afford that, so let's go ahead and do that. And Whoops, I forgot you can actually do the equip here. And then we can sell... Actually, hold on. Okay. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Or that. That's a lot of money. Is it... Who does it... Yeah, but who can wear that again? Let me look at that before I sell it and regret that decision. Let me make sure. So, Warrior and Red Mage. Plus 18, weight is plus 8. Plus 24, weight is plus 23. So does that mean my evasion goes way up? Okay, yeah, it does. Yeah, I'd rather take the stronger armor. If I had a red mage, that would be valuable, but I don't have a red mage, so we're gonna just go ahead and sell it then. And actually, let's go see what kind of armor we can buy then. Armor shop is right there. Okay. Let's see. Silver armlet is a good upgrade. Great helm, bronze gloves, steel gloves. Not a lot here. I'd rather buy a spell than upgrade defense right now. So let's go ahead and just go grab teleport then. So we can dungeon crawl a bit more efficiently. Oh, I can only use one right now. Gotcha. Okay, never mind. So you really have to save on what you really want. That makes sense. So maybe I can learn more later at the higher level. Oh, I can go ahead and buy it though, because I can just forget, right? It won't let me do it unless I forget first, I guess. I really like the idea of instantly killing all enemies. I'm sure that doesn't work on a boss, but I love the idea of doing that with a buttload of enemies that are just going to be a pain to fight. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll change my mind. And I saw the same for the mage, so we'll just save up our money and see what kind of upgrade we can get. I mean, actually, no, let me get a silver armlet. I really want to make sure my white mage can take as many beatings as possible and survive. Because he had copper, he had silver. Okay. Okay. We are equipped and ready to go. Let's go check out the rest of this town here. A giant living in the cave eats rocks. He'll eat just about any kind of rock, but I hear he especially likes gems. He cannot find enough of them. Interesting. There's nothing I, the great genius Dr. Una, doesn't know. Or do not know. What? You've never heard of me? Inconceivable. The fact that they're named usually implies that they're going to have a greater role. Right, because typically everybody else does not have their name right here. Like, that's a perfect example. The Cavern of Earth is to the south of Melmond, on a peninsula called Devil's Tail. It used to be the closer you got to that cave, the more fertile the soil. Or fertile the soil, excuse me. Now it is a barren waste. I didn't do my old man voice, I should have. The earth is decaying, and it's all the doing of a vampire that lives in the Cavern of Earth. Our town is in such rotten shape because he's blocking the flow of power of Earth. Will you stop him for us? So it sounds like what I need to go to take care of my Earth crystal then. So I guess we're gonna go and check out this area. It's a Devil's Tail. Is it on this island though? Is it all interconnected? Let's take my ship and investigate that way. I want to use Scourge to see what it looks like, but I really want to save it for when I'm in deep trouble. We'll just do a thunder. Ooh, 300 damage. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, the Earth Cave must be around here. Maybe there's not a dock, so I have to go through and walk on it. I think these two are too low level to be worth my time, but I'll do a Thundara. Overkill. So that must be the Earth Cave right there. Yeah, I should just do melee attacks on those. Now, let's go and heal Kelsier here. I'll just use a potion. Now, let me sort these real quick. Nope, that's not what I meant. Sort items. There we go. Awesome. Preemptive strike. Let's go. More caves there. More caves there. I'm just gonna do melee attacks. They're just so low level, I don't want to waste my magic on them. Like, if my black mage is one-hitting these guys, then we'll definitely do that. Getting a lot more crits than the Thief. A buddy of mine was saying, and I think I mentioned this before, that the Thief gets better later in the game. And I'm starting to see why, if he's able to crit all the time. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Feel free to mention it in the comments, but is there an ability I can get later on that just makes me where I don't have to fight a bunch of small dudes? Bunch of good crit damage there. Okay, I'm not seeing a port on this side like I had hoped, so I'm literally gonna have to go back around, huh? Oh well. We'll just start fleeing these fights. Well, unless it's a preemptive strike. Let's just end their day now. Getting close to leveling up, though. Keep getting a lot of preemptive strikes. I wonder if this map has, like, the one on Final Fantasy VII, where there's actually a mysterious island way off in the distance that you don't know about until later on. There we go, now we're getting some level ups. I guess we'll stop by Melmond and hit the end, recover some spells. They're all gonna level up by the time we get there anyways. This is overkill, but I want to see what the spell looks like. Okay, it has a tendency, it could miss. Gotcha. Well, now I'm more inclined to want teleportation then. Because if it misses, it's a waste of a level 5 or teleport. I should be able to guarantee getting that. Maybe there's a place later on in the game where Scourge will be really good, but right now I feel like Teleport will be more valuable to me. Yeah, especially in a situation like the Marsh Cave, where I'm having to do all that battling. You ever adjust in your office chair and then you feel like you're going to fall over and you see your life flash before your eyes? Because that just happened to me. We just made it to port. Come on, guys. Maybe when I get an airship, I don't have to deal with this anymore. Unless there's an aerial enemy type. Alright, let's stay at the inn. 100 gil, not bad. How much money do I have? Got enough to buy another spell. Let's forget Scourge and go grab Teleport. Why can I not learn it? Is there something I'm doing wrong here? I forgot Scourge. I have a level 5. I've got enough money. So why am I not able to buy it? Maybe it's like D&T where you have a knowledge pool that you can use and you only have so much in there. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll find out. Feel free to let me know in the comments what I'm not getting, what I'm not picking up on there. We do have enough to grab another silver armlet, though, armband, so we can go ahead and do that for our thief. And then we'll sell that copper one. Okay. Let's go investigate the Earth Cave. And the other caves that we saw on the map, too. Let's just do melee attacks to get a feel for it. I mean, if we're going to crit, that'll work, too. Okay. That's good. I like that. Okay, that should be the Earth Cave they described. Nice. Cavern of Earth. I like the music change. Alright, let's see what kind of enemies we're going to be dealing with here. Oh, cool background. Yeah, I keep critting with the thief. That's sick. I love that. Alright, that's how I can get down. Ooh, a Minotaur. Ha, that looks cool. Where's his pants? I need to start looking at the bestiary more often. What was that in... config... no. Sorry for driving anyone nuts. I literally was just looking at this not long ago. Jeez. So there's 128 different kinds of enemies in the game. That's cool to know. And I've only seen 37 of them. Holy crap. That's cool. I mean, some of them were just, you know, different color palette creature, but still, I love that. Alright, Minotaur with no pants. Really high. Okay, so they're really resistant against magic. And they only have... so they have 164 HP. No weaknesses or resistances. Okay. I don't know why I'm going and selecting them like that. They're gonna finish them off by the time we get there. Good crit, Endymion. Nice. Nothing there. I'm loving the music. ogre design reminds me of, I think, Titan in Final Fantasy VII, if I remember correctly. Why is it that I can see these and not the other way around? Hill Gigas? Okay. Whoa. I'm gonna do melee just to get a feel for it first. Okay, these dudes have lots of HP. And we're gonna use Thundara here. Good cleanup. Nice. 2,000 experience points. Heck yeah, dude. Same composition as before. Actually, let's get these HP down. We're gonna do another Thundara here. Hey, good finish off on that one. I like that. I love that the game has a bestiary, though. Like, I don't know if the original did. Knowing that back in that time, it would be like kind of like a Prime book that would show you like the different stats and stuff. You can look it up that way. Don't know why I went that way. Oh, they can drop tents. That's useful. So they have 240 HP. They're actually pretty resistant to magic overall. Cool. I like that we're fighting ogres and these big Titan-like dudes in the Earth Cave. That makes sense from a flavor perspective. Nice. I like being able to knock everybody out in one go. Alright, let's go see what's in this room. Monsters. Ooh, an earth elemental. That looks cool. I don't know what its weakness would be. I don't think it'd be fire. Maybe blizzard. Let's try blizzard. Unless we somehow kill it beforehand. Holy moly, that hits hard. Oh, wow. Okay, we gotta look at the stats on that thing. Holy moly. Got a lot of gil. I'm happy about that. Ooh, let's get you a high potion, dude. We'll do a few regulars. Wow. Actually, we'll do one to Endymion while we're here. That thing hits hard. We can also check out its weakness real quick, just so... 288 HP, attack is 66. Yeah, that was noticeable. Okay, so it's weak to fire. Got it. Okay. My brain was thinking Pokemon, Earth, like rock, Pokemon, fire resistant, so gotta not think that way. Okay. Time to go to level 2. I don't get the bats. Just hang out and say Kiki all the time, and that's it. Alright, so we got poisoned. We have plenty of antidotes, so in the worst case scenario, we can have our white mage shield. What's the one that heals all status effects? Is it Asuna, if I remember correctly? Alright, there, and let's go to our 20 antidotes. I'm not going to deal with poison again like I had to. We're going to go down and see what's here. Getting some good level ups here. I would use magic, but they're kind of weak, I think, if I remember correctly. They don't take a lot to kill them. Yeah, they at least have less than 66 hit points. And I'm not worried about getting poisoned. Yet, I should say. So the intellect went up for him. Does that mean he can do a bit more? Yeah, because now he can do a level 7 spell. I'm wondering if he can learn a new spell now and how that works. Okay. Item. Antidote. That's really good XP I'm getting off of those. Okay, we got a door right here. Monsters? A coral sword. And a bunch of ogres. Okay, let's check out the sword. 19 and then accuracy goes up. Is that actually worth anything? It's the same stats. Am I reading that correctly? $19.15. $19.15. Okay, yeah, sure. If that's the more optimal one, we'll just do that then. Is there... I wish I could blow up the map a bit more. Is there a door up north? No, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not gonna go through all that only to find that there was nothing there. Okay. Level 3. That is a lot of ogres. Alright, it's time for some AoE. Nice. I was about to say, that better be a lot of XP after that. Holy moly. Alright, there's a door over here. Can you just let me open the door? Ooh, a cockatrice. Okay. I'll take a sleeping bag. Got a door up ahead, too. I'm stopping occasionally to look at the mini-map. Yeah, that paralysis is going to be a pain in the butt. There we go. That could have been bad. $3,000 gil, heck yeah. I'll happily take that. So that paralysis is going to be a really effective way of disabling my thief and warrior. Have to keep an eye out on that. I was just about to ask, can a cockatrice turn things to stone? Is that yep, I was about to say, is that an effect that lingers? Alright, we gotta be very careful about that then. Because we do not have that many golden needles. We may have to flee if we see cockatrices then. Well, that one's Saraband. Man, this is a lot of fun. It's just so fun to play a classic like this. Ooh, okay, so we gotta hit it with fire. Yeah, if it could do 49 damage to my warrior, that's a lot of damage. It's coughing out. Because my warrior can definitely tank some damage. Okay, I'm glad we got another golden needle. Here's hoping we don't have to use it, though. Okay, so mummies can put things to sleep. So sleep doesn't last. I may get to miss one attack or more, I guess, depending, but... Interesting, okay. Excuse me for any cough that came through. I'm trying to turn my head away from the mic in time, so hopefully I did. Ooh, Psycho Demons. That ambushed us. Yay. I mean, Mind Flayers. I mean, Psycho Demons. That sword looks so cool. One of these days, y'all are going to tell me, oh, you should have talked to this specific bat in this specific cave and you would have got this really cool item. And that's why the bats are there. They're a red herring all except for the one in the entire game. Okay, so these are not like green ones. They take a melee damage. So, are Flan in this game, or is the slime the progenitor of Flan that we see in the later Final Fantasy games? I was like, wow, I managed to make it to that door without having to fight. He's like, yeah, because I was waiting for the door to open to fight. Okay, well, before I go into what looks like going to be a mini boss fight, let's heal up. Alright, there went our entire potion pool. Good, I got a preemptive on this one. No, let's just keep doing fire. Especially because it's a preemptive strike. I just realized it's an earth elemental that's taking the form of essentially like a tree. And so, yeah, that's perfectly fine to think fire is the weak, it's weak to, not rock. It's not a rock earth elemental. Okay, there's a room and there's a bunch of bats. Oh, and this cave has vampires. Duh. Or it's rumored to have a vampire. Ouch. I feel like a door with 3 vampires and all that stuff tells me that there's more to it than we know. I really don't want my party turning to stone. Whew. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I am missing something in this cave. Somewhere. Oh, is it this door? Ooh, a wraith. Yeah, you're a different color bat. All things in this world are designed to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. Boss battle. So does Dia work on this? And let's try fire. Nice, yeah. That was too easy. That was way too easy. Or did he just instant die to Dia because I was clever enough to use Dia? Oh, is he going to move around and be different bats? He's going to move around and be different bats throughout the cave, isn't he? Okay, what was that? Star Ruby. An enormous red jewel. Okay. Well, that's going to be important for some reason. Okay, he's a blue bat. Crap. Is he in that room full of bats? That guitar riff is so cool. I love that. Hey, where's your boss? Nice. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know about y'all, but that sound just never gets old for me. That music. Any bats in here? So they have really low HP, but again, they can turn me to stone, which is a much nastier effect. Okay, so we've really seen every room in here, so where the heck is this blue bat? We could brought the boys again, eh? Took care of the weak ones with that. I love how the mage sits there and is chanting and preparing the spell. Like, both of them do that. That's cool. Such a small touch, but it's just a cool concept. Alright, we're gonna check this room real quick. Okay. So he moved upstairs, or he moved to a different cave. It's gotta be one of those. I just want to leave. I'm looking for Team Edward, not Team Jacob. Alright, buddy, where are you? I like the way these things look. They hit hard, that's for sure. No blue bat, no blue bat. Kiki, huh? Yeah? Should be aiming for the werewolves with our big tanks, not the warg wolves. There we go, there we go. Oh my gosh. It's just awkward controls, that's all. It's like I finally wiggle through, and then by the time I finally get to that stinking door, I hit a fight. No, not you, huh? Okay. Definitely doing a good job leveling up, that's for sure. And let's go ahead and do a big heal here. Yeah, heck yeah. I can't fit. Well, I'm glad I healed up before we got ambushed. Alright, and Damien's leveled up too. Shouldn't be too bad. Is that the way out, or is that a different level? If it's the way out, we'll go and use a tent or something. Good crit. Let's check down here before we leave. I'm wondering if there's more than one cave. I mean, I saw multiple caves when I went around with my ship, so I wonder if he flees to a different cave and we gotta go and explore all of them. Yeah, that's the exit. Okay. Whoa, those trolls are cool. They remind me of Grimmsnarl from Pokemon. I'm gonna feel really dumb if it was one of the bats. It's just, it didn't change color and I made that assumption. Yes. Oh, I forgot there's another level. Idiot. Okay, we'll see what else is in here then. Well, we gotta go open all the doors to be safe, because I need to make sure I feel like I've checked everything out that was possible before I move along. Plus, I don't know if I investigated the left side of this level anyways, so it'll be good for me to check that out too. The joys of having ADHD and just forgetting things that didn't happen all that long ago. But a lot of the layouts of the map look similar too, so it's kind of hard to remember. I barely moved and I'm already having a fight. At least we got the preemptive on it. Or I can just crit. That'll work too. Any blue bats hanging around here? That's so satisfying, watching them all get wiped out like that. Okay, so that just makes a circle there. Got one more area to check out, and then we can leave. Anything down here? Come on, just let me through. I don't mind the grind, I would just like the frequency of it to be a little bit less. But again, I understand, and I appreciate it being an OG game, so that's just not the design process. I know there's a fine line between wanting... there's too many battles or there's not enough, right? So... we really need to heal it. Yeah, I didn't see this last time. Because I went straight off into the right. Monsters? Oh, I'm so surprised. Glad I hit the warrior there. Definitely getting lots of levels in this cave, so I'm pretty happy about that. Good crit. Level up. Nice job. I'll take that antidote. That's always valuable to me now. Level up for the Black Mage. Good, good. Monsters! By monsters, it means one monster. Pretty powerful monster if it hits you, though. Especially if it hits one of my glass cannons. I say glass cannon. My white mage is not a glass cannon unless you're fighting an undead. Okay, so nothing there. I'm still glad that I found it. So he must have moved off into a different cave. So what we'll probably do is go back to Melmond, because it wasn't that far away, so that way we can restock our supplies. Maybe we can learn a new spell too, since we've leveled up, I guess. I'm not sure how that works. I was like, where did the antidote go? I was literally looking for it. It's like, well, I'm looking for my glasses while also wearing my glasses. Alright, so let's head up back to town, and then we'll head west to all those other locations. Literally went the wrong way. Genius. Ooh, a lesser tiger. It's cool running across a new enemy type that runs away. Probably because it's a lesser, not a greater. Or if the vampire fled, I wonder if it went to that old ruin. Is that old ruin important now that we fought the vampire? So let's go check that out after we see if we can learn a spell here. $66,000 gil. Holy moly, yes please. Teleport? Why can't I not learn another spell? I'm really confused there. Level 5 magic, he can learn it technically. So I'm wondering what I did wrong there. Oh, is it a red mage spell? Is that what it was supposed to be? Is that why I'm having trouble finding it? Gotcha. Okay, no, that makes more sense now. I'm sitting there wondering the whole time, and I'm sure you've been watching the whole time saying, Red, it's a red mage. Come on. And for those who don't know, my name is Red, so. Okay, that makes more sense now, and I feel a lot less stupid. So there's only white and black magic spells that only the red mage can learn. That's actually pretty cool. Adds more value to the red mage. So life, or no, not life. No, okay, the white mage can learn all of them. Good run, good run, good run. I don't think we're still at a point where any weapons are upgradable, right? None of these matter right now? Yep. Okay, what about that old place here? Can we go there now? Worst case scenario, if I really get stuck, I'm not going to go back and ask the dancer a question, because it's just a lot of combat just to go ask a dancer a question. Where I'll just end up looking up what I need to do next, so I'm not making this game boring to watch, because I'm so stuck. We have other caves to explore, though, so that's why I'm not worried about it yet. Anytime I see the word inconceivable, I think of the Princess Bride. Okay, so the vampire's dead, yet the earth is still decaying. What's going on? Could something else be causing it? So yeah, we'll go check out the other caves then. We need to stock up on items. There's not an item shop here, though. Right, am I seeing that correctly? There's that. Yeah, there's not an item shop. Okay. Well, we're rested and everything, so we got some good healing spells. So let's see what else is going on over here. What's going on with this cave over here? I know I can use an AoE, but these are all wargs, so they should be pretty weak. Well, not as weak as I thought they were. Giant's Cave, okay. Oh boy. Hey buddy. Oh, okay, well, glad we got the Star Ruby before we came here. And it'll let us pass, okay. Here you go. Crunch munch. Nothing tastier than rubies. Well, glad I didn't have to fight him. Please, just let me open my treasure. Mithril helm, sweet. Alright, so what do we get? We got a great axe and a mithril helm. Let me guess, great axe? Yep. I don't know if I want you to have the mithril helm, though. You can wear the great helm. I'm just checking to see. Okay, so yeah, then the mithril helm does belong to you. Man, what's my damage output gonna be now? I'm sure I'm giving me all heart attacks, not saving as much as I should have, so my bad to that. Okay. Okay, so I saw several caves because a bunch of them were the same. Just an entrance and an exit. I feel like the boss is going to be the vampire again, but like more epic. Because he seemed like he was way too easy to fight. Unless he puts up a fight, unless you use the white mage. One of those, like, kind of those trick bosses. Sage's Cave. So, you were the ones who defeated the vampire, eh? He was but a servant. The beast corrupting the earth crystal lurks much deeper within the cavern. Here, take this staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. You obtained the earth rod. Okay. Restore the crystals to Greece. The heck does the earth rod actually do, though? Is there a way to break these? Like, why is there a room dedicated to these jars? Could be the Zelda player in me, though. I just wanted to just yeet and break all of them. Well, I wish there was a faster way to get to that cave without having to go through all these fights. Well, I guess I can appreciate them focusing the warrior so much. gosh. Let's just get stuck on every rock in here. That was a good cleanup. Man, I'm really excited to see if I can get the airship. Really don't feel like dealing with poison right now. If I could avoid it. Okay, so we gotta go back to the bottom floor. Which was this way. Can't remember which way it was. Wish I could just do one flee command for the entire party. Makes you appreciate all the little upgrades that the games have done over time that you really take for granted. No, wait, hold on. I wanted to flee. Not going to get a whole lot of XP from these guys anyways. Ow. So that didn't allow us to flee just because one got hit? Weird. Top 104 wasn't too bad for just it being those two. My heart skips a beat every time I take a hit from one of these. Especially because there's not an item shop in Melmond. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Preemptive strike, eh? More like preemptive flee. Bye. I did go to the right place, right? That's where the vampire was. Okay, there it is. Checking HP for everybody real quick. I don't think it's worth using that. Maybe a low-level cure. Earth Rod. Yeah, no. Dang it. Oh, those are annoying. I mean, only because I don't have enough stuff yet, I guess I should say. Defend myself from that. Hyenodon. Okay. Ogre Mage? We probably want to get rid of him as soon as possible. Especially if he can do that. There better be some good items in here. I will take that. Nice. Staff. Just a regular staff? Oh, that's cool looking. Let's try Thunder since it flies. Looks like it flies, at least. 2000 XP too. Yeah. Got some good level ups there. There's our other level ups, and what did we get? Just a crap load of gil more than anything. Oh boy. Please just let my black mage attack first. Crap. Well, I appreciate they focus only one person. Oh, nice. We got a gold needle from that fight, too. I appreciate that. Now let's take a look at the mini-map, see if we can see the doors from here. Oh, I'd love to walk more than 2 feet without fighting something. Wow, that one hit, I managed to... that's so annoying. Monsters. That's a lot of HP. I like that. Really don't want to use up any more spells. I want to save them for the boss fight, just in case it's pretty intense. Come on. There we go. There we go. Mithril shield. I'm pretty sure the only one who carries shields. Make them that much harder to kill, I'll take it. Where the heck is this other room then? Move. Man, Hyperion loves to be turned into stone, apparently. Man, if I have to come all this way just to leave after I'm done, I'm gonna really wish I had a red mage. There's a lot here. Nice. Oh, look, there's the crystal. We're done, right? Easy. There's no boss fight here. Right? Who speaks to me? Whoa, that looks cool. I am he who feeds on the power of the earth. Got tongue twisted there. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am the lich fiend of earth. Let's go. Oh, I love the music. Yeah, I don't think Scourge is gonna work. Let's do a Fire Aga, and then we can do a Slow Rough if we really need to. Okay, visually that looked absolutely amazing. So I wonder if haste will counter that. Oh yeah, I can do the same thing to you, bud. Or not. Okay, so let's try to use haste on the warrior and counter that slow, maybe. Man, he has really high defense, so I really gotta just focus on magic here. I don't think there's anything that can use the speed thing except Cure Silence. That cures everything except Stone and KO, so I don't really want to use that up yet. So we'll just stick to doing attacks even though they're almost useless, and let our mages shine here. Really cool looking boss though, I like it. Oh. Oh, we defeated it! Yes! That's cool. Huzzah! Awesome. 3,000 guild, 2,000 XP too. That was a cool boss. There's the Earth Crystal. Yay, we brought light back to the Earth Crystal. Is this a teleportation to get out of here? Yes. Oh, thank you. That would have been horrendous if I had to go through the entire thing. We're beat up really bad. I don't think I want to use up a tent yet. Let's do a sleeping bag. Let's do a taquito. And then we'll head back to the town that was taking a lot of harm from the Earth Crystal. Let's see how if Melman looks any different now. Dang it, I did the same thing again. I could have just cut up through the middle. Derp. Doesn't look any different, but that's okay. I mean, how dare an old game like this not meet my expectations of change? So we restored the crystal. Warriors of Light, to you we owe our thanks. The Earth is returning to normal. Yay. You aren't the Warriors of Light, are you? We are. Yep, you are still just a farmer. Warriors of Light, this couldn't have happened to Wiyuti. The Earth's Smedum is Veer coming back. Okay. Still can't go in there for whatever reason that is. So I guess we've restored that cave and it's on to the next crystal, wherever that is going to be. So it looks like we can go around the southern side of the map or go up to the north. Or go to the, northwest or northeast. So we will figure that out next time. I think this is a great place to stop. Been playing for a few hours. Or nearly a few hours at least. So... again, thank you for stopping by. I hope that you've been enjoying the content so far. Just having a good time playing a retro game. You know, there are some things that are annoying, but it is what it is. And again, it helps you appreciate the more modern games for what they offer in terms of quality of life, essentially. So until next time, I hope that you have a blessed day.